The question I always ask is, because I feel it in the nation right now, there is an intense tension between truth and love. Amen? Oh, we've tried to redefine love in the nation, but the truth is, there's times that people, like when I'm on the night shift, some of the younger guys, I didn't get all this gray hair for free, y'all. There's a lot of experience and a lot of pain and some scratches and falling down and getting that gray hair. But all of a sudden, some people would end up in my office and they'd have a situation and they say, Steve, you're kind of good at this stuff. You've been through a lot of things. What do I do? And then so because of coaching training, I don't coach where I'm not asked to go. I don't force myself or my beliefs on anybody. And I said, well, what kind of answer are you looking for? And they said, well, what do you mean? I want to know what your opinion is. I said, well, how I answer questions is I have a faith in God. But let me ask you a question first. What is your truth? And they look like, what? What are you talking about? I said, yeah, where do you find truth? And most people will say, well, I guess my family or my friends. And I said, have they been right all the time? And they roll their eyes way back to the back of their forehead or the back of their head. They're like, no way, not truth. I said, so maybe not always our family gives us the right wisdom or the right truth. Where do you find your absolute truth? I can tell you where I find it. And then we go into this thing of how I find absolute truth for whatever I'm walking through in the scriptures, in the Bible. It's not a dead book about some religion on Sunday morning. This is a book of life. And Scott talked to us last weekend about how it's a living word, a living document. It's not just historical about some story. It's literally the breath of God wanting to breathe into our lives and bring change. Amen?